Books with Frank, turning pages and discovering worlds.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Books with Frank. Today I'm going to be diving into an action-packed, emotional, and well-written story, The Royal Ranger: A New Beginning, written by John Flanagan. This book feels like a roller coaster ride, and in this video, I'm going to dive into it all. The Royal Ranger: A New Beginning by John Flanagan has received a whopping average rating of 4.8 out of 5 stars from over 5,970 global ratings on Amazon, with the amazing 83% of reviewers rewarding it 5 stars, a perfect score. Now, The Royal Ranger: A New Beginning is the first book of the Royal Ranger series, but it used to be the 12th and final book of the Ranger's Apprentice series. In 2018, it was renamed into The Royal Ranger: A New Beginning and turned into a new spin-off series. It's kind of like how Heroes of Olympus expanded the Percy Jackson universe. So, is this book worth reading, or should it have ended with The Lost Stories, the final Ranger's Apprentice book? Before we dive into the book itself, who is John Flanagan, and why did he write The Royal Ranger? Well, John Flanagan wrote The Royal Ranger to continue on the Ranger's Apprentice series, which he wrote for his son, Michael Flanagan. Michael didn't like reading that much, so John Flanagan started writing short stories for him to encourage him to read. Eventually, these short stories turned into The Ranger's Apprentice, The Ruins of Gorlan. Now, let's talk about John Flanagan. John Flanagan was born in May the 22nd, 1944 in Sydney, Australia. Before becoming an author, he worked in advertising and television, co-writing the sitcom Hey Dad. He is married to Leonie Flanagan and has 3 children, Michael Flanagan, Penny Flanagan, and Kitty Flanagan. This story is set 16 years after Will, the main character of the Ranger's Apprentice series, gets married. He has a mop of curly brown hair and is small in build, but intelligent and deadly. He had dreamed as a child to be a warrior just like his unknown dad, but was chosen to become a ranger instead. He became the apprentice of the legendary Holt, a man with a shaggy hair and a shaggy beard, with a reputation of trimming with his hunting knife. Under Holt's guidance, he became a legend. Now, in this book, we return to Araluen, but things are different. Will is much older, Holt has retired, Crowley, the old commandant of the Rangers, has died, and Gillen, a ranger who is skilled with the sword and the arts of the ranger, has become commandant. It is now Will's turn to train an apprentice, but Will doesn't want one now. Since his wife, Alice, died in a fire, Will has been hunting down the bandits who started the fire. He is so intent on his own mission that he won't even accept missions from the Rangers, something he vowed to do. Holt and Gillen try to break him out of his grief with an apprentice, Madeline. Madeline is a female teenager who has long blonde hair. She is also the daughter of Queen Cassandra and Sir Horace, and loves to hunt game with a sling, much to her parents' disapproval. She becomes so rebellious that Queen Cassandra strips her of the title of princess and gives her to Will to train. Madeline grows, and Will breaks out of his grief, even laughing sometimes. Later in the book, Gillen gives Will and Madeline a quest after Liam, another ranger, falls from his horse and dies in the Trellis Thief. They suspect something or someone has caused the death. Will and Madeline find out that slave traders are capturing children and they ambush the slave traders. They free the children and release the children. Will also realizes that the leader of the traders is Jory Rule, the leader of the gang who set fire to the inn Alice was in. In the end, he gets revenge. There are many parts I love about this book. Maddie is like a real teenager. It is known that teenagers can start to become a bit rebellious against their parents, and Madeline shows exactly that. Watching her grow more mature is quite fun as well. The idea of trying to fix Will's sorrow through an apprentice he cares about is a great idea. The idea works on forcing Will to focus, to find a new purpose by being a mentor. Madeline makes Will's pain less and less, even making him laugh, something nobody has done before. One of my favorite parts of this book is when Madeline wants to continue being a ranger even when she's offered the title of princess back. After the pain of losing the title of princess, she grows and realizes that what she wants is to be a ranger. That part is a moment of growth which I love. However, like all good books, this one has some bad parts. There is a part where the group of slave traders are being ambushed by Will and Madeline, and one of them notices the children escaping. They were meant to be sold as slaves. This part was a bit weird how he went to stop the children, but alone. I guess the slave trader thought he could take the kids down by himself, but it would have made a bit more sense if he raised the alarm instead of going by himself. There's also a part where Will goes to a meeting and Madeline sneaks out to a party and drinks wine with the local villagers, but Will appears a bit quicker than I expected. Yes, Will did say that the meeting would be short, but I thought it was a bit too quick, just to arrive in time to catch Maddie drinking wine. The Royal Ranger A New Beginning is great overall. I love the realistic characters, the storyline, and the growth. However, there were some small flaws, so I give this book a 4.9 out of 5 stars. Thank you for watching Books with Frank. If you enjoyed this book, have a read, and if you don't like it or you like it, tell me below in the comments. Also, if you like this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash our notification bell so you don't miss a video. Until then, keep reading and keep imagining.